Hello, how is everybody doing? Thank you for being here and thank you for listening for what I have to say. So, this is really exciting. This is my first YouTube video, so please bear with me. Please don't forget to give a like to the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as you may notice, English it is not my first language, so again, bear with me. I will try to do my best since I want to actually give something back to the community and to the crypto community itself. So I want to talk today about this amazing project that is called SHIRYO. So the main purpose of this channel is going to be based for technical analysis for amazing coins, especially right now I'm going to be focusing on this project that is called SHIRYO. And right now, what I want to do, since this is my first video and as this is the first content that I'm creating, I want to give you a little bit of a walkthrough about what is this project, what it has achieved so far, and what are the amazing things that are coming out within this amazing project. So let's get into it. So if you're looking at the screen, it's really amazing what they have achieved so far. So this is the main web page that they have, and as you can see, they achieve a lot of actually a lot of things already. They have certic audit, so they already performed this audit that is actually really important in the crypto space. There is actually that is nowadays the standard for all the serious projects, so they need to achieve this. They have a verified contract and renounced contract, so if anyone wants to change something in the project, that is not possible since nobody is owning the contract right now. And the latest news that actually are really amazing, it is that they have delivered an updated and more complete white paper that I will show you in a couple of minutes. So, what is this project that I'm talking about? It is an NFT trading card game. So, and what is that? A non-fungible token trading card game. So, imagine that you are playing Magic the Gathering. Imagine that you play Pokemon cards or I don't know, something else, Hearthstone from Blizzard. So those games are really amazing. Those games are well developed and they have a huge community since they have a lot of guys that like the game and they play it all day long. So imagine having that in the crypto space. Imagine having that with its own tokenomics. Imagine having that with its own avatars, with different kind of cards. Imagine that you have a fire card. Imagine that you have a fire wolf, an ice wolf, and something like that. But it will give you the rewards every time that you're playing the game. So it is not only for the joy of playing, it is that for the joy of earning money as well in the currency of the game that is called Shiri as well. So they have delivered these cars that are actually really amazing. As well, they have created the tokens that are here on the screen. So I'm gonna go explain a little bit of what is everything that you're seeing on screen right now, because maybe a lot of things doesn't make sense to you, but I will explain them a little bit further in this video. So for example, this is the webpage INU.com that will display you everything. And some of the things that you have to have in mind are the tokenomics. Right now they have a supply of 1 quintillion tokens. So yeah, that is a huge number and we all know. And some of the people will tell you, yeah, the coin will never go up, will never have a big price, will never have a huge front like all your other projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, I don't know, Decentraland or Sandbox. I think that they might be incorrect because that depends obviously of how you manage those tokenomics. And I've heard some of the people actually comparing, hey, why do you don't perform burns of the token? So I want to explain you how a burn actually works, an effective burns, and how they actually can affect the price of the token, because some of the people think that maybe just burning tokens it'll increase the price from one day to another, and that is not true. I'm so sorry. So imagine that you're at a poker table. That this is the analogy, and everybody has $10,000 playing with in the same table. And then, for example, for some reason, the dealer takes $3,000 of each of the players. So imagine that taking those $3,000 for each of the players, it is the analogy for burning the token. You're burning like 30% of the token. But that is not effective because, I mean, if you are just burning money because you want to burn money, it doesn't make sense because it is you are not bringing value to the table because everybody will still have 7,000 tokens. I mean, they will have less money in comparison when they started. So the value of the token will remain the same. Only the people playing on the poker table will have less money to play with. So that doesn't create value. I mean, if you are playing poker and somebody took $3,000, I mean, you will get angry, right? Because that is not fair. Now, how do you actually do an effective burn of the token? Imagine that you invite a new guy to play to the table. And before entering to the table, you tell them, hey, we have a tax. And this tax means that you will have to burn or you will have to give to the community a 10% of your tokens. So that will be not usable, but we will have new money on the table to play with. So with that, you bring more money to the current environment and you create value to the token doing effective burns. The analogy for this is that the team is actually performing something really similar. For example, 10% of the cards that are being bought in the game here in the game is going to be born. So for imagine that you spend $100,000, $10,000 will be burned forever and will be non-existent. And they will burn a part of the avatars, the NFT avatars that are getting burned as well. So you're bringing new money to the table, and you're separating part of that money to 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 be burned and to basically bring new value to the currency. So that's how an effective burn is done. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. This is the main part of the screen of the Shiryo web page. So if you click on launch application, I already have it here. They already have their decentralized application, and this is really amazing. They launched this within the first week that they went up and running with the token. You can see, you can play the game. It is not available at the moment. You can mint cards. This is what I was telling you, that you can mint cards and 10% of that will be burned. You can see your cards. Obviously, it is not my wallet is not connected at the moment, but you can have founders pack and you can have base packs. You can see your cards and you can stake tokens. This is real amazing. I mean, what part give you a stake in the first month that you are actually up and running? You can buy avatars with Ether, or you can buy avatars with the native token, and in the future you will be able to sell the cards that you bought, basically trading cards. For example, if you have a rare card and you want to share it or you want to sell it to somebody else, you can do it there. And I want to show you here, for example, I was talking about the certic audit that they perform. It is already up, it is already there. They have actually I want to talk about this. They have two major issues that they have been all resolved. They they don't have any medium and critical. Here are some minor issues that basically I want to clarify. This is not worrying since it was something minimal. And informational, it means that it doesn't represent any issue with rate. It's just optimizations. So there's that. For example, here's gas optimization, how they can actually bring something more to the community. So those are the basics of the token, and I want to show you now what the white papers looks like. So I want to highlight a couple of items that I really like. So here's the white paper that I'll download from the webpage, and I'm not going to go through all the document. I'm just going to highlight the big items that I see that I want to bring a lot of value to the token. So the first thing that I want to show here is that you already know about the cards. You will buy cards and you will be able to play with them and you will be able to trade them and do, for example, card lending or something else. So For example, here you can rent your cards. So if you don't have the time to play, you can just have a passing income of those cards, so you can rent them to a players and 1% of the earnings will come back to you. So that is really amazing. You will have a Shiryoverse. That is huge. They are not only an NFT, they're an NFT with a purpose. You will have a Shiryoverse. It means the Shiryo metaverse. And what is that? It is really amazing since you have the lore of what is going on, what's going to happen with that Shiryoverse, and you will have a map where you can interact with those tokens. So that is that is really amazing, guys. So I already explained the minting of the cards. That is where you buy your cards. The avatars. The avatars are something that you can get right now as well. This will give you dips or on buying land for the project. So if you actually want to buy land in the metaverse, the first people that are going to be able to buy land are going to be the ones that has an avatar. So get right now one. So you can be part of this amazing part of the project. And something that I really want to highlight right here, it is the roadmap. That is mind blowing for me. So in the Q1 of 2022, they will deliver the the game. They will launch the beta of the game. So that is going to be a huge catalyst. They will reveal the cards that you bought because right now you cannot open the decks, you can only purchase them. You will be able to open them when the beta is released. So that is amazing. They will get a lot of Twitch streamers to play with the game, to give their feedback, to improve the game. So that is something really amazing. They will have a merc store. They will have more exchange listings, and which right now they have Lbank, they have VKEX, and they have another one that I cannot remember, but they have 3 listings right now. So that is the first part. That is okay. That is something that everybody, that all the projects can achieve. That is something okay. I mean, that's fine. But in the quarter 2 of 2022, things get really interesting. So they will do a full release of the game. They will have a Shiryoverse expansion. So right now you have this land with the elements that they have. They have ice, fire, earth, and water, and they will plan to expand that metaverse to something else. So that's gonna be really amazing. So that's when you start thinking, hmm, maybe this is something really worth buying, right? They will, but if you read now, they will have a DAO token, and that is really amazing because that means that they will listen to the community for the updates of the game. This is something that not all the projects deliver. So that is really awesome. So, and the next thing, come on, they will have a manga. Please tell me which project has a manga. I haven't heard of a single project that has this potential that has its own manga, but it doesn't stop there. Quarter 3, they will release a new deck expansion. So you have the base packs and you have the founder pack, and in the third quarter, they're gonna release an expansion pack. So you will have new characters, new features, new everything. What else you want? Come on. So you will have another expansion. You will have more YouTubers and Twitch streamers. You will have an exchange list and expansion. And come on, guys. Shiryo anime release. Imagine that will explode. And the last quarter of 2022, this is something that gave me chills. I mean, come on. If this doesn't actually surprise you, you're not human. They're gonna implement virtual reality and augmented reality to the Shiryo verse itself. That is nuts. They will release the Shiryo trading card game mobile app, and they will continue expansion of the project. So sorry that I actually extended on this, but I mean, what is common to the project, it is really amazing. And if you haven't bought yet, you will have to do it right now because a lot of things, a lot of amazing things are coming. So that's what I wanted to say about the basics. And now let's move on to the funny part. So let's take a look to the market. So let's take a look to the market overall right now. The market seems that is kind of recovering. Do we have a lot of rings? Bitcoin is on the green a little bit. Ethereum is on the green. Binance coin is on the green. This doesn't count. It's a stable coin. This went a little bit, but it's recovering if you take in consideration that it went down really down. But the market seems healthy right now. And if we take a look, for example, to the charts, it seems that Bitcoin is just bouncing right now from the bottom that it had the previous days. If we trace a line here, for example, uh, you see that it's kind of a double bottom, or maybe inverted head and shoulders, but I don't think that it's gonna be there's gonna be another bounce. Hopefully it goes up so we can start this bull market for the crypto bull market. Ethereum is kind of doing the same, and a lot of projects actually are bouncing, as you can see. So all the main projects, all the blue chips are bouncing as well. So it seems that we are ready for the uptrend. And what is SHIRYO doing? As you can see, SHIRYO here, it is having an amazing day today. So if you can see here, we actually reached the bottom here. That is something around 44. Let's go back a little bit, which reached the bottom that is around 0.3. And we're moving up. We're moving up at the moment, and it seems that we're recovering really, really healthy. We're having a really healthy recovery right now. What if we drill down to the project? Okay, it seems that on the daily, we managed to find the bottom here. We found the bottom close to 2208 to the 2208 level. It seems that we bounced here a couple of times, as you can see. Let me see if I can find the arrow here. We bounce here. We bounce as well here. You get the idea. We bounce several times, and it seems that it's going to take off. But maybe we can need to drill down a little bit to see what is going on. The 12-hour doesn't give us a lot of data. What if we go to the 4 hours? Yeah, this seems really nice. As you can see, we found support here. We found the support, we bounced really hard. We're on an uptrend and we're hoping to break the next resistance that is located at 45.84. As you can see, we have bounced here several times. We have tried to break it several times. Hopefully we can break it now. So uh, it's another thing that I wanted to mention here. I mean, the price that we have right now, it is really amazing because as you can see, we have an amazing run at the beginning, something close to 100%. I mean, that it was really amazing. Let's see here. Wow, dude, we have a 5x. That is really amazing, 5,000%. We were bound to a retracement, so that is really healthy. So if we look close here, how do we know where are we going to retrace right now? So let's go to 1 hour chart. It seems that we're starting to see the next line, the next Fibonacci line, but let's go to the 4 hour. So what if we do this? I think this is fair. No, let's do this first. Let's see, we're here. And with the Fibonacci retracement, we can expect to reach here. This is the line number 1, 2. I will assume that we can go here to the 1 or a little bit further. Bounce here what is going to be the resistance and maybe go back here. That's what I kind of see here on the line. And maybe you're thinking, how do you know that that's gonna play out? Let's drill down a little bit here. This is really fun. So we have here the first subline of the first impulse wave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is beautiful, right? And then we have the small correction of the second line of the Fibonacci retracement. So it is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we should have something here that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hopefully, right? And we will have again here the retracement that is gonna be hopefully something like 1, 2, 3. I don't know. So I think I didn't. There we go. So that's what I see. I see that we're recovering really great. The Fibonacci extension, the Fibonacci impulse waves, the Fibonacci retracements all seems to be in order. I just wanna be really clear, since we don't have a lot of data on the chart, it might be a little bit of speculation. Nevertheless, it seems that it's playing out right now like this, and it could change with the market. I know there are a lot of things going on in the market right now, but for the moment, it seems that we are on a very healthy position. It seems that we are going to recover, and we are going to touch the 7664 resistance that we have here. And why is this is a resistance? Because I mean we have to break it out several times. For example, if we go to the 4-hour chart, we tried to break it here, we were not able to. That's really funny. We tried to break it here, we tried to break it here, we tried to break it here. We were rejected 3 times, 4 times if you take in consideration this. So we went down again, we went down to the next channel, and we stabilize here, and we're trying to break up again and go back to this middle channel. Hopefully we can achieve that, and before going up again, I will expect for us to have something here that will give us like a small retracement. I don't know what's going to play out here, but I expect that we retake the path once we release all those amazing stuffs about the game, all the amazing news that we're expecting. So let's look forward to it. So that this is what I want to focus the channel on the technical analysis, the overview of the market, and please let me know what you think. Please let me know what else you want to see on the channel, and please don't forget to keep a like and subscribe to the channel right below. Thanks a lot, and see you next time.